Welcome to this week's Hymn of the Week. This week we have ELW 469, By Your Hand, You Feed Your People. This was a post-communion Sending hymn for conference in August 2000 at Camrose Lutheran College in Camrose, Alberta, Canada. Susan Briel was the preacher and presider for this. And the text is based on two texts. Of course, the text by Briel, but it's based on these two texts. One found in the book of Wisdom, chapter 16, verses 10 to 21 and verse 26. It's about the gift of manna in the wilderness, and of course states that God's work nourishes the faithful. It's not by human hand, but of course it's by God. And then a very famous quote by St. Augustine: "The mystery that you are lies there on the table. It is your own mystery that you receive. Be what you see and receive what you are," from St. Augustine's Sermons. The hymn text, of course, was published in Beneath the Tree of Life, a collection in 2001. Originally, as we see the tune by Marty Hagen, who has plenty of tunes in the ELW, he had two tunes initially for this text, but he ended up going with Camrose. And here's what Marty Hagen said: "A melody that evokes a Celtic folk tune, which I thought might be a good match to the wisdom images in the text, or in text." So that's why he went with Camrose. But he also suggests this performance strategy. As we see in verse 3, "Send us now with faith and courage to the hungry, lost, bereaved. In our living and our dying, we become what we receive, Christ's own body. Blessed and broken, cup overflowing, life outpoured, giving as a living token of your world, redeemed, restored." So going into that refrain, we become, in our living and our dying, we become what we receive, Christ's own body. It's really important that we move into the refrain without a break, so that we're not separating the refrain from the verse. So here is, "By your hand you feed your people." Christ's own body, blessed and broken, cup overflowing, life outpoured, given as a living token of your world, redeemed, restored. In this meal we taste your sweetness, bread for hunger, wine of peace, holy word and holy wisdom, satisfy our deepest needs. Christ's own body, blessed and broken, cup overflowing, life outpoured, given as a living token of your word, redeemed, restored. Send us now with faith and courage to the hungry, lost, bereaved. In our living and our dying, we become what we receive. Christ's own body, blessed and broken, cup overflowing, life outpoured, given as a living token of your world, redeemed, restored. Thank you very much for listening to Hymn of the Week.